Wanted to give you something that's just been on my mind lately. My kid is out of town, and I've had a time to just be at peace and quiet. My kid is a hyperactive kid, so I don't get a lot of quiet in my life when she's around because she is very, very excitable. But what I've been thinking about is just in enjoying this quiet space is that you have an opportunity to decide what you allow in your space. You can allow chaos or you can allow peace. Now, I'm not talking about my kid when I'm talking about chaos, but I'm just talking about the other things that are around you. There was a time when I was really listening a lot to the news and really just involved in that so in depth. And I know my spirit was just so out of kilter. I was so angry. I was so, because everything is designed to get you in this place of ready to fight or being disturbed or whatever. And I've learned that I have a choice to determine what I allow in my space. Am I going to allow chaos or am I going to allow peace? I have a choice about what I'm going to think about. There's a scripture that says, think on these things. And if you're thinking on those things, things that are pure, things that are noble, things that are of good report, some of those things, they will help you to settle your spirit instead of thinking about and ruminating on things that are just going to bring chaos. So, my question to you today is what are you thinking about? What are you allowing into your space? So, that's my thought for today. I also today wanted to switch gears a bit. I've been talking a lot about health insurance and Medicare and the Medicare Medicaid recertification, which is happening because I've gotten clients that have lost their Medicaid already. So you want to make sure, just again, I know I'm not talking about this, but you still want to make sure that you are checking your mail. We'll make sure that the Department of Health and Human Services has your correct information, your email, your address, all of that, so that if they send you a form to fill out, you can fill this form out and hopefully not lose your Medicaid. But if you do lose your Medicaid, again, there are other options, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about any of those. But what I want to talk about today is mortgages. I do mortgages also. I do mortgage origination, and there is an exciting new product that I want to tell you about. I am connected with Rocket Pro, so I'm a part of the Rocket Pro Originate, and they have a new product called One Plus. Now, this is really, really exciting. Usually, you have to have 3% down in order to get a loan on a house. Okay, they have a new product where you just have to have 1% down, and then they will give you a 2% grant for the rest. So you can get into a new house with a 1% down. That is extremely exciting, but it gets even better. How does it get better? I'm so glad you asked. It gets better because not only do you only have to have 1% down, you won't have to have a mortgage insurance. Usually, let me tell you what mortgage insurance is really quickly. Mortgage insurance is if you have less than 20% equity in your house, you have to pay an extra fee each month, which ensures or helps the mortgage company make sure that they'll be able to get paid back and all of that stuff if you have less than 20%. But with this new program, you're going to have 3% equity in your house, and you're not going to have to pay any mortgage insurance, which means that your monthly payment is going to be lower. It means that your debt to income ratio, which is something they look at to see if you are going to be able to get approved for a mortgage. Your debt to income ratio is going to be lower because you're going to be paying less for your mortgage, which means you can get a bigger house. You'll have more money that you can play with. I mean, I am so excited about this product. So if you have considered buying a new house, but you didn't have the closing costs, so you didn't have the money to get in, this would be something that you may want to consider. Now, of course, there are some terms that you have to be available for, be eligible for, if you will. And I would love to talk to you about those more in general, but I was just so excited about this new mortgage opportunity. This is scheduled, as far as they are concerned, this can help up to 90 million people get into a new home. So if you were worried and you didn't think that you would be able to get into a new home, this is something that you may want to consider. So, over the next few weeks, there's also another program that I'm going to talk about next week. But over the next few weeks, I'm going to talk about different things that have to do with mortgage. Like, what are the 4 C's? You have to have the 4 C's in order to get approved for a mortgage. What are the 4 C's? We're going to talk about those. So, I know it's been a little bit, but it's been wonderful talking to you. I pray you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.